First opened way back in 1924, but renovated in 2002. There's a look inside venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. Just a short time ago, this crowd loud enough to shake the foundations of this nearly century-old building. They are ready for football indeed in Chicago as their guys get set to do battle with the Seattle Seahawks.
Touchdown!
Blue, blue, blue.
He's tight right here. He's tight on the right. Tight on the right.
Gotta go, gotta go.
Three down, three down.
They'll throw on first down with Trubisky. Flush to his right. And he fires one that's intercepted. By the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. You think back to all the interceptions he threw last week. Here we go. First play of the game, another pick.
And you know that all week long, they spent time breaking down exactly why he threw the interceptions. Was it mechanics, bad reads, not enough study? Sometimes you just think about it way too much, and that leads you to the next one.
Time to refocus. From the 32 now, here's first and 10.
Two times. Four down. Be good.
Here's a carry down for Keith Marshall. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. He lost 6 there on the first down play.
Khalil Mack's starting to get a really big-time reputation as a pass rusher, and rightly so. So explosive off the edge getting to the quarterback. But he doesn't neglect his run duties as well. How about that tackle right there? Such a package he has. Able to both run and the pass so well.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
Don't take forever, okay? Shut it, blue lady.
Four down.
Gun. Gotta go.
Six guys. Check 6.
95.
Showing eight.
Check 50.
Third and long, it's Wilson. Now he's forced out left. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. Able to find a seam for 14 yards, but still now facing a fourth down after the scramble.
Well, partner, nothing comes open here, so he decides to escape out of there, and he doesn't pick up a first down, but he does gain additional yardage to set up a possible field goal attempt if they decide to go that route.
And Myers able to knock it through, and the Seahawks grab a 3-0 lead. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
Trubisky brings the Bears up first and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Strong
Right.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Oh, he can't hang on. That was a dream chance for any D lineman to possibly get a pick. But instead it falls down incomplete.
Let's go.
Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10.
Tight end right. Four down.
Gotta go.
Banjo.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Trubisky. Throw left side complete. It's Burton. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. I think defensively you're okay with that. You're in the first quarter. He's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because
Gotta
when
go,
you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick.
And the defense loses him. It's complete. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. A big play there for the Bears on third. 47 yards. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. Tackle coming from the safety, Trey Flowers.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and then run it back inside later.
Now it's Trubisky. And he will find Ridley on the left side. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch.
Hey, gotta go.
In this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he get a good head start.
And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
If indeed the Chicago Bears were looking for a nice change-up to Jordan Howard at running back, they found it in Tariq Cohen. I'm telling you, this guy is shifty, quick, even though he's small in stature. Some people have called him the latest human joystick.
Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bears have taken the early lead. Extra point safely through. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Moore now on the return. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The Seattle now ready to march out of the field. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Double tight, guys, double tight. Hey, we got 4.
Now they'll run it on the toss. Finding some room at midfield. And down right around the 37. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards.
I know that play went to the left side, and that's what it was designed to do, an outside handoff there.
Check 50.
But how about the whole offensive line being involved? Seal the left side where the play was going, where they call play side. But how about on the back side? Just taking care of business to make sure no one can get there and disrupt it.
Is the biggest key the left tackle?
Without a doubt. Control that edge. Get out.
And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Tyler Lockett, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Seahawks are able to strike for 6. And then they got him the ball. Just get it to him, let him do the rest.
You know, he probably said that to his quarterback as he broke the huddle. I like the play call. Just get it to me. I'll take care of the rest of it.
Helping out his rack, right? RAC.
Run after catch, and he loves that, and he's going to carry that in at contract time.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Bears offense now heading back out onto the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that, they had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, Starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Gotta go.
Hey, check. 3 down.
They'll start things on first with Torrey Cohen. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
Red, up.
4 down, even.
Hey, gotta go.
Get him, you got him.
Red, up.
54.
On 2nd down, Trubisky eluding the pressure right. And that is incomplete. Trying to get it to Torrey Cohen out of the backfield. 3rd down here.
The touch and time are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
Let's go.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
49's a Mike.
Gotta go.
From the gun, it's Trubisky. Looking deep for Gabriel. And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. Touchdown, Chicago. Taylor Gabriel, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Bears are in for 6. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is now 14-10. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Moore now to return. And a spin free. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. The Seattle now ready to march out of the field. We have witnessed touchdowns on back-to-back drives. We'll see if the offense can continue this uptick here.
And I know you're looking at me funny. You're wondering when I'm going to get upset watching these guys go up and down field, aren't you?
I wasn't looking at you. I got something in my eye.
That's the excuse that you always use for something like that. Listen, I appreciate good offensive football as much as the next person. When it's played well and is skillful, I'm with it. And right now, this is exciting.
The defender likes it. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll get this up to about the 40. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going and are controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards, but also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
There's Marshall. And on the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 2 yards on the pickup there, but it's enough to give them a new set of downs.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
Hey, fellas, we got 3. Let's go. At 58.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And 3 yards there takes them to the 45.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
Run! Here comes the boom! I see you, boy! I see you!
Let's go. Saturday.
Double tight! Hey, we got 3 down.
Now Marshall. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. So into Bear territory now. This is first and 10 at the 43.
Out. 3 down.
Shot, lady.
Play action. Now Wilson.
Switch.
Flushed out right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one
14.
got it. So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Second and 10. It's Wilson again.
Here they come.
Lock it with a grab over the middle. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. A good pickup there, a 22.
Come on, tempo.
But that's pretty much how they teach as a DB. Hit him and have some force with it. Yet he still caught the football and got the yardage. Very much so.
Defensively.
Yeah, because you're trying to police up that area and you don't want them to come in there, and you're hoping some good hard tackles will keep them out of there. In this case, he just shrugged it off and went ahead and got what he needed.
Let's go get another one.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
This is Marshall. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 4 yards on the play, and that leads to the first and goal.
I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through them, picking up first downs.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. A pickup of 4 on first down. It'll be second and goal. So that run gets him about halfway home.
Yeah, it's now second and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever they want. Full playbook. Run it again, or they can go play action and try and put it in that way.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's second and goal.
Front it.
Now they'll throw it with Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Russell Wilson with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And the Seahawks are able to strike for 6. Now he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And it's now 17-14. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. On the return, here's the dangerous Cordero Patterson. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Trubisky brings the Bears up first and 10 at the 33-yard line.
49's the mic. Watch 49.
Hey, gotta go.
Know your job.
Out of the gun, Trubisky. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. The best name in the NFL, Barkevius Mingo. And it'll be a second and long.
Let's go.
Double tight, guys. Double tight.
From the shotgun is Trubisky. And incomplete. He tried to leave it underneath. Nearly got picked. They may be lucky to have that one back. Third down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight unable to find anyone open.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Blue. Set up. 180.
Mike's 49. Mike's 49. Check.
Hey, gotta go.
Throwing here, Trubisky. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
And that's now the second time he's picked off a pass here in the first half alone. Again, another great read defensively, and you just see him get in the right position to make the play and get his guys the football back.
And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Khalil Mack coming hard on the blitz. He dumps him for a loss of 8.
There.
That's how we do it. Let's go, 14.
There.
Shotgun. Right over there. Gun. Right there. All right.
On second down, here's Wilson. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. It's a gain of 9 yards. And just like that, it's third down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And he's got Lockett. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Making a hat trick for Russell Wilson. 3 touchdown passes now. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead.
That's the way to finish. In your face.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Now it's Patterson. He'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive? Or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't know this with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. It's Trubisky. He'll buy some time right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Shaquille Griffin knocking it away that time in coverage.
I would say it'd probably be a good idea for him to reintroduce himself to his receivers at the half because they're definitely on different wavelengths. But I also don't advocate waiting that long. Next series before you get out there. Hey, let's get together, guys. Let's get this thing moving.
Here's Trubisky to throw. Flush to his right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A big gain of 39 on third.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
Sit up! 180!
They'll run it now out of the gun. And room there to work it inside the 25. Give him 7 yards on the carry, and it will take us to the 2-minute warning.
Lay down!
So 2 minutes to go in a wild first half. We're back to Soldier Field following this short break.
Right. Strong right.
Gotta go.
Hey,
They'll run it now. And a short gain here down to the 22.
We got motion.
They got 2 of the 3 they needed there. It leaves them with 3rd and just a yard.
Let's go, run the ball after this.
The good run on 1st down followed up by a not-so-good run on 2nd down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on 3rd
Gotta
down.
go, gotta
A lot of
go.
people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running foot over your best blocker.
He's going to dump that off to his running back, Cohen. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going.
Red, top.
Boom! Yeah, baby!
Hey, gotta go.
Motion.
From the red zone now, here's Trubisky on 1st down. And a big loss here as he's taken down. And now the Seahawks are going to take a timeout here on defense, as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
Gotta go.
Hey, we got 4.
Here's Trubisky. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. Oh, very close to a turnover there in the end zone. He was trying to hit Taylor Gabriel that time. And it's 3rd down.
Blue.
Man left. Even. 4 down. Even.
Gotta go.
Stay at home.
They go play action with Trubisky. They'll roll him out right. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now, seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
Kill!
Sorry, 380.
Line 36. Hey, D-line, let's get in there. Huh? Watch 36.
Trips right.
14. You don't want it.
Hey.
Pick up the ball.
Check 50.
Tight your
Punch left.
Now Wilson on 1st down. Eluding the pressure right. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like
Come
they've
on,
got
let's
something
go.
really
Let's
good
go.
going
Four
there,
down.
and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stuff. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Now the Bears electing to call a timeout defensively as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the 1st half. Wilson and the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's 3rd and long here.
We got 4. Check 37.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And the window closes quickly. He'll only get up to the 22-yard line. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And the Bears take over. Onto the field now come the Bears. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
Blue.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled. and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. The Bears in good field position to start out, 1st and 10.
Sit up! 180!
Guys, Mike, 49.
Hey, gotta go.
Let's go, D.
Hey, gotta go.
Trubisky will throw. Over the middle, he gets it to Patterson.
That's where you belong.
And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Trubisky now over 200 yards already in this first half. It's 1st and 10.
3 down.
Now Trubisky. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A solid gain of 15 yards in the sticks. Trubisky now 9 of 17 through the air.
You see it?
Watch 10.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Rolling to his right. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Adam Shaheen in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying the football game. Extra point right down the middle. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Seahawks offense now, they get set to go back to work. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. We now proceed to the start of the second half. So thanks to the late touchdown, it's a time ball game here heading to break. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Seattle offense now set to come back out on the field. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try to get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
Check.
Shotgun. Hey, over here.
They stay on the ground. This is Marshall again. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. Tackle was made by Joel Iyiegbuniwe.
Check it out,
Friday.
58's Mike. 58's Mike. Be alert. Don't say nothing.
On 3rd down, Wilson. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Gotta go, in and out.
Khalil Mack in there to get him for his second sack of the night. And hear the pressure from the outside linebacking spot.
And normally when that happens and they're able to get home, that means the other guys on his team helped him out a lot. That they occupied people to allow it to be no less than a one-on-one situation, allows him to get home.
Now here's Michael Dixon as he'll punt it away for the second time. 47-yard punt, a return of 4. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. So here are the Bears now as they get set for their first possession of the second half. Their defense did its job, yielded no points. Now it's the offense's turn.
And how much fun is that when you set things up to start a half and you just tell you guys, hey, if you can shut them down, get it back for our offense, we can roll. And they played out perfectly. Now, can the offense do what they wanted to do in the half, which is find those weaknesses and now attack them and score some points.
And break this tie. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Red, up.
Guys, double tight. We got three down.
On second down, here's Trubisky. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down. So, Charles, tie game here. What are your keys as we continue to play this second half?
I know people think it's always trite when you say the same things over and over, but they're tried and true in the game of football. Who's going to block better? Who's going to tackle better? In this case, to me, it's turnovers. You've got to take care of the football in order to win the game.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Gotta go.
And the blitz does come. Throw right side, caught by Ridley. That catch puts him over 70 yards receiving now as he's got a first down.
Blue. Red, up.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Now Trubisky to throw on second. Out left to Shaheen. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down. Charles, you are the master of abstract facts. So who would you say is the best player ever drafted from Ashland University in Ohio?
How about the only one ever drafted from there? Adam Shaheen, the tight end. Went to the Chicago Bears. Began his college career, though, as a basketball player, Division II in the state of Pennsylvania.
The Bears on third down. They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. They'll run it now out of the gun. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Let's go.
The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3.
We're go. Let's go.
3 down. 49's the mic. Watch 49.
Hey, gotta go.
Here we go.
They'll try and throw for it with Trubisky. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off around the 41. And they will set up shop. At their own 41-yard line.
Will result in ejection from the game, arrest, and prosecution. Profanity in any form will not be tolerated.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10
Alert,
at the 41-yard line.
Saturday.
Alert. 3 down.
Now they'll run on the toss. And he'll push his way up to about the 44 here. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 2 there, and it's third down.
It's a little bit different size than they're used to seeing in Chicago, playing the middle linebacker position. But undersized or not, his speed is absolutely overwhelming. And when he arrives with a thump. The city of broad shoulders loves Roquan Smith.
To throw on third down, Wilson. And he can't quite pick it. No interception so far. That probably should have been their first. But at least it's fourth down. And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9.
4 down, check. 4 down.
Hey.
We got it.
Gun. Punch left. 12. Let's go, 14.
They'll indeed go for it with Wilson. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Bears are going to get the football back, and they're going to get it in great field position.
Set up. 180.
They'll run it now. Out he goes. Not much there. Maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
We're going. Let's go.
Watch right.
Set up. 180.
I got you, son.
Gotta go.
Get him.
Now it's Trubisky. He's going to float this over the middle deep. And they went for a big play through the air on second down. Couldn't connect. Now it's third. The turnover put them in great field position. They don't want to squander it with third down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
The Bears on third down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This is 3rd and 8.
Bunch set.
Hey, gotta go.
Now it's Trubisky. Escaping the pressure right. He'll leave it for Cohen, complete. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he was able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
Hey, gotta go.
They'll run it down. And he struggles to get a yard here, maybe a yard, down to the 31.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized.
Hey, I got number 80. Bunch.
Gotta go.
Right here. Motion.
Hey, gotta go.
Hey, I got him. That's me.
On second down, Trubisky. Flush to his right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
And that is no good. And we will remain tied here in this third quarter. Well, I tell you, I thought either the scoreboard was wrong or I was wrong or both. But that was an attempt for a field goal on third down, and it was no good as well.
And I'm trying to wrap what little brain I have around why this would be a good idea. But I cannot come up with a logical explanation for that one.
Yeah, well, my brain's smaller, so I can't either. I don't know what they were doing. Back now at Soldier Field.
They're coming. They're coming. Run! Delay. Get there. Get there. There. 58, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58. Good luck for signals. Let's go.
They'll run with Marshall. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down.
Come on, let's go.
Well, partner, I guess sometimes just a matter of philosophy. Some say run until they absolutely stop you, and others say, well, when you think they're about to stop you,
gotta go.
fool them a little bit.
Right, left,
I guess they
right,
should have
left.
tried to fool them on that one.
3rd and 2, now Wilson. Finds his man, Baldwin. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. They give him 27 yards on the 3rd down conversion. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
58
And on the ground they go. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now.
Let's get it. 2 times. 19.
Here's Carson, and he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line.
Come on.
And give them 2 yards there as they're set up now with a 1st and goal.
Now, that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork, handle it with a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up 1st downs.
They get it to him running left. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down.
Check 84. Hey. Saturday. Come on, boys, come on. Hey. Motion, pop.
This time Wilson will throw.
Motion backfield.
And the hit jarred loose. It's incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
And when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's no extra defenders out there, right?
Certainly.
And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. A great play there. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Seahawks are going to take the lead. And they will take a 7-point lead now. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Bears offense now gets set to head back onto the field. Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Sit up. Right 80. Blue.
Hey, watch the lane.
From the gun, it's Trubisky. Able to find Shaheen here. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Gotta go.
Out of the gun, Trubisky. Eluding the pressure right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Let's see what they draw up here. 3rd and long following the sack of Trubisky.
Hey, gotta go, gotta go.
And now the Seahawks are going to take a timeout here on defense. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
So we got man.
Hey, gotta go, gotta go. Gotta go, gotta go.
56 is the mic.
From the shotgun is Trubisky. He's going to wind up and air it out. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. And all the way down to the 39. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
It's been a long day for you. 57's Mike. Mike 57.
On 1st and 10, it's Trubisky. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Michael Kendricks coming hard from that linebacker spot. He drops him for a loss of 11.
That's what I'm talking about. Sacks all day.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle.
Mike 56.
Hey, gotta go, gotta go. Hey, gotta go, gotta go.
From midfield now, here's Trubisky. Looking deep for Gabriel. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. The Bears on 3rd down. They've been really good, converting 7 of their 10 tries. This will be 3rd and a mile. Throwing here, Trubisky. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides,
Let's go.
No flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down.
He's tight right here. He's tight on the right. Tight on the right.
Gotta go, gotta go.
4 down.
Here we go. It's Trubisky on 4th down. Flush out right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. David Irving in there to get him the 6th time they've sacked him tonight.
Tempo, baby. Let's go. Let's go to work. Come on. Watch tight end. Watch tight end. Tight end's right. Tight end's right.
Now they run it on the toss. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49.
One play at a time, guys. Let's go.
Hey, a lot of points have been scored in this game, but what a nice play by the defense. Stepping up on that one. Maybe they'll get things going in their direction after a play like that.
Zebra. Danny. Gotta go.
Now Wilson on 2nd down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A very solid gain of 27.
3 down.
Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this.
Let's go get it right here.
Not
Come on.
totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
12. 4 down. Alert.
Now they'll run it on the toss. Open space inside the 10. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
Check nickel. Hey, 58 is the mic. Go 58 is the mic. Man, that's trash. That's trash.
try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Keith Marshall, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Seahawks add on to their lead. Looking like they're well on their way to a 2-0 start. All smiles right now on that sideline, isn't it?
As well there should be. It's hard to win a game in the NFL. We hear it all the time. We know that it's difficult. But guess who's smiling? But inside is thinking 24-hour rule because we're going to have to play again next week.
Boss man.
Oh, without a doubt. The head coach, he wants them to feel good, but at the same time, find a way to keep improving.
And now the Bears coming out as they get ready. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed.
And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Chicago. A big play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Bears draw a bit closer.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting, but I am excited about this, and I know you are too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though, now. This one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
4 down.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
From our vantage point, that was just one bad play by the offensive line in a series of really good ones tonight. But I know that they're going to be really ticked off. It's a lot like a baseball pitcher losing a no-hitter late in the game.
58, boys, 58, Mike. He's tired of me.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. They'll get 4 on 2nd down, but it leaves them with 3rd and still 9 to go.
I like a guy who understands the situation. I also like a guy who you look at him and you say, looks like a guy who knows the coach is going to say, guess what? You drop this one, you'll be carrying around the training facility for an entire week.
Maybe flashback to high school or college, carrying it around campus, right?
The old gauntlet drill, right? Anyone get the ball out while he's sitting in class and bring it back to the coach? He's in big trouble.
They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down.
Be ready for one word. Be ready for one word. 18.
They'll run for it with Marshall. And this is going to come up well short as they stop him on 4th down.